Hot dogs prepared this way can be harmful. Manufacturers don't mention this on the packaging. If you often eat hot dogs or serve them to children, pay close attention. Many people make this common mistake. We usually heat them in water, which seems simple, but there's one crucial detail. Hot dogs are made from mechanically separated meat, but not entirely. They also contain curing salt, nitrates, and nitrites, which means that heating them at too high a temperature can lead to the formation of carcinogenic compounds like nitrosamines. The water temperature when heating hot dogs should not exceed 130 degrees Celsius, 266 degrees Fahrenheit. Ideally, the water should never reach a boil. High temperatures can cause carcinogenic compounds to form. That's why hot dogs should not be fried or baked. High heat can be just as dangerous. If a hot dog starts to split, it means the substances inside are beginning to react. The safest way to heat hot dogs is in water at around 70 degrees Celsius, 158 degrees Fahrenheit. If using a microwave, less than 30 seconds is enough. Many people make this common mistake when heating frankfurters, not realizing one small detail can make them harmful to your health. Frankfurters prepared this way can become dangerous, yet manufacturers don't warn about it on the packaging. If you often eat frankfurters or serve them to your kids, pay attention. Usually, we heat frankfurters before eating, most often in water. While it seems simple, one crucial factor is often overlooked. The water temperature should not exceed 130 degrees Celsius. Ideally, the water shouldn't even reach boiling point. Frankfurters are made from mechanically separated meat, MSM, but they are not 100% meat. They also contain curing salt, nitrates, and nitrites. These additives are why frankfurters shouldn't be overheated. High temperatures can cause the formation of carcinogenic compounds like nitrosamines. These potential carcinogens in processed meats include naturally occurring elements like iron, nitrates, and nitrites, as well as harmful substances formed during high-temperature cooking, such as heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. For this reason, frankfurters should not be fried or baked, as these methods also expose them to excessive heat. If a frankfurter starts to split open, it's a sign the harmful compounds are being activated. Such frankfurters should not be served to your family. The best way to heat frankfurters is in water at around 70 degrees Celsius. If using a microwave, heat them for less than 30 seconds to keep them safe to eat. Spaghetti stuffed hot dog. Tastes like pizza, looks like a hot dog. Start by preparing the hot dog. Insert uncooked spaghetti into it, pushing the pasta through the length of the hot dog. Add plenty of spaghetti. Place the hot dog in a pan with boiling water and cook until the pasta softens. Once done, remove it and place the spaghetti-filled hot dog on a cutting board. Now, evenly spread tomato sauce over the spaghetti, making sure it's fully covered. Generously sprinkle cheese on top, then add slices of pepperoni. Carefully roll it up, starting with the hot dog, making sure all the ingredients are tightly packed. Next, prepare the dough, which will serve as the base for our creation. Roll out the dough so it resembles a boat shape. Beat an egg and brush it over the dough. Gently lift the hot dog and place it in the center of the dough. Once everything is assembled, it's time to bake. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Place your creation in the oven and bake for 20 minutes. After that, it will be ready. Take the hot dog and pastry out of the oven and let it cool before slicing. This clever dish combines the best of pizza and hot dogs, offering a unique and flavorful meal. This method will ensure that your cauliflower isn't bitter. I'll share a way to make cauliflower perfect and avoid any unpleasant smell while cooking. First, remove the leaves. Then, divide the cauliflower into smaller pieces. Take a bowl and fill it with water. Thoroughly wash all the cauliflower pieces in the bowl. Fill a pot with water and add a teaspoon of sugar. This will keep the cauliflower snow white and eliminate any bad odors during cooking. Next, put the cauliflower into the pot and cook it for 8 minutes. The sugar and cooking time are key to ensuring the cauliflower isn't overcooked or too hard. After 8 minutes, the cauliflower is ready. Turn off the pot and drain the cauliflower using a strainer. Once it cools slightly, it's ready to eat. Serve it with green parsley. It's a delicious addition to any meal. I add 1 teaspoon to the boiling broad beans. Thanks to this detail, it does not cause bloating. There is a way that will allow you to enjoy the delicious taste of broad beans without being subjected to troublesome and embarrassing bloating. Prepare broad beans for cooking as before. That is, rinse them in cold water. Put it in boiling water like this. Boil the broad beans for no longer than 30 minutes. It is then ready for consumption. Its skin will become wrinkled. Now pay attention. After 3 minutes of boiling, throw a tablespoon of salt into it. Then add a tablespoon of sugar. The next ingredient is dill. The secret ingredient to add last is cumin. Add a tablespoon of it. It is the cumin and dill that is the whole secret of not bloating broad beans. It is the addition of cumin to the pot of boiling broad beans that eases digestive disorders, stimulates the secretion of enzymes by the pancreas, and makes broad beans easily digestible and gentle on the stomach. On the other hand, if you add a handful of fresh dill, the broad beans will have a pleasant aroma, and unpleasant discomfort should not occur. Broad beans are very healthy, so it is not worth giving up eating them. The season for broad beans is short, from June to August. It is worth enjoying its taste. Add a few drops to boiling eggs, and the shell will come off easily. You won't struggle with peeling them anymore. If you've ever had trouble peeling eggs, I assure you that this will change. This egg cooking trick guarantees beautifully peeled eggs every time. You'll proudly serve them to your guests without embarrassment. When buying eggs, we all want them to be fresh. But if they're truly fresh, peeling can be tricky after boiling. The solution is to cook them the right way. Peeling eggs easily is one issue, but another common problem is eggs cracking. That's why many people place eggs in an empty pot, cover them with cold water, and only then start cooking them. They also add salt. If an egg cracks, it won't leak all over the pot. But how do you make the shell come off easily? The answer is one fruit. Lemon. Take 1 lemon, cut it in half, and slice it. Or just squeeze the juice. Add it to the boiling eggs. Lemon softens the shell, preventing it from cracking and making peeling easier. Eggs boiled this way will peel without any hassle. If you don't have a lemon, you can add a bit of vinegar to the boiling water for the same result. I prefer using lemon slices or lemon juice.